Live. Okay, now it's on live. How's everybody doing? We are now finally live on the first Skate O'Clock podcast live. Doesn't look like anybody's on just yet, but I'm here with Brad and John from the Zoned In team, and we're going to be talking a little bit about just some of the new features in the new version of Zoned In and everything else that's new and awesome about this, including what we've been finding as the app has kind of grown. So, how's it going, guys?
Great,
yeah, really good, man.
Great, thanks for having us, Aaron. This is awesome. We get to test the first Sk8 O'Clock live on the air podcast. Appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, it's kind of a first time thing for us as well.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't. I hope it works out. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out all the little buttons and features here in the Google Plus thing, but oh, there we go. Now I'm a little bit louder. Okay. Yeah. So I guess let's talk a little bit about zoned in. Maybe we'll bring everyone up to speed on what is zoned in, and we'll go from there.
Perfect. Yeah, zoned in. What we've done is created the world's first real-life video game for skateboarding. So basically, it provides a fundamental path of all the things you need to do to become a professional skateboarder, and it's a lot of fun along the way. You get awarded points. You can win merchandise. You can just connect and be part of a community of skaters around the world.
Yeah, I've had a little bit of time to play in the app. Basically, the short of it is it's a real life video game for skateboarding. It's like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, but it's real life. Is that kind of the gist of it?
It's exactly what it is. Man.
Okay, so now that I've had a little bit of a chance to play with this and film, and I actually was able to get through the first world, and I gotta say hats off to you guys because I found myself really addicted, and for the first time in several years of skateboarding, I was able to have a reason to go out and learn new tricks, the tutorials and things like that. The tutorials really allowed me to learn new tricks, namely frontside big spins and things like that, teaching me how to do it, and then you also earn points and you rank based on the tricks that you're doing. So yeah, that's super exciting. So hats off to you guys.
Thanks a lot, and we appreciate it. And that's what we wanted to do. It's not just a platform for people who can already skate. It's actually a learning tool that can help you learn how to skate. So we've just like you said, everything's locked, and you got to do it in order from easiest to hardest. And you watch an in-app video of some professionals that'll have a good time and show you how to do the tricks and give you some pointers, and then you practice, and when you're ready, you upload a video of yourself doing the trick, and you get points for it.
Yeah, it's really awesome. I think what I've found to be the real magic of this app is the flow. I quickly realized if I was just starting out skateboarding, or I've never skateboarded a day in my life, and it's day one, I could start right in the first level, and there's everything from picking your stance where you're most comfortable, bombing a hill, learning how to turn, how to kick turn, all the way to the very last trick I think in there is how to ollie. So that starts right at the base level, and I think it's great for anybody just getting started skateboarding. And as I can attest personally, all the way through level 10, the challenge and the difficulty, just like normal skateboarding, it ramps up exactly how you would if you were just learning skateboarding on your own. So,
and I think what we really took from it, like growing up, Aaron, we've discussed this before, really the first touch point of like skateboarding and really growing that passion was that Tony Hawk Pro Skater. But you look at traditional, or you look at skateboarding today, and it still lacks that that path that's clearly shown in that game. So really, what we've done is taken all of the trick index that the Ride channel has brought to the internet, and just made a path to really becoming a pro, essentially. Once you get farther enough in the game.
And speaking of getting farther enough in the game, there's some really exciting new functionality added to this version specifically. So maybe we could talk a little bit about some of the branded levels and how someone can go about getting sponsored, I guess, through this app.
Yeah, I think the exciting thing is we just launched the second world. So, well, because of you actually, you beat it quicker than we predicted any skaters to get there. So we released the second world, and there's 255 new tricks to learn. Surprisingly enough, one of our skaters this week just surpassed you on the leaderboard, Jake. And he's already on level.
That was very upsetting. I just need to interject, Jake. If you're listening, I'm coming back for you. Take my top spot again.
Jake, it's been fun watching you, man. And with World 2, and like Brad said, we've got 255 new tricks, but we've also launched kind of the mini games aspect of our app, which we call kind of around the table as branded levels. And what we've done is created the opportunity for not just Zoned In to create a path, but for any skate shop or brand or organization around the world to come into our app and create their own experience, make a level, and then skaters from around the world can do your level, and you give them a free T-shirt if they complete it or that sort of thing. So it's basically kind of you complete the level, you get a coupon sent to you in app that you can go spend at that brand's shopping cart online, or you can go into their physical location and redeem your coupon as well. But that's what's really exciting for us in the newest version is branded levels and mini games.
Yeah. So touching back on Jake, we brought out the King of Decks and the Stairmaster, which is essentially just how many stairs can you do. And Jake beat the King of Decks in the first day. So 15 decks. Actually, he put that out yesterday, and it got a good amount of attention. So that's the nice thing about the app already is it's already exposing skaters from all around the world.
Yeah. So in addition to the normal challenges, just playing the game normally and leveling up, there are now branded levels like they were talking about, but also mini games essentially is what the King of Decks and the Stairmaster game, and you start with one board, ollie over it, two, ollie over it. You work your way all the way up to I think what was the biggest number?
15.
Yeah, 15 decks.
15, and we already had a guy do that, and it was pretty amazing to watch him. And he's just been going crazy in the app, and myself too. Because what I found is this game is it's very addicting, and it connects skateboarders to brands now in a very personal way. You complete challenges, and this is also something else I want to talk about is the potential that this app has for anyone from a local skate shop and the smaller brands all the way up to the largest brands. It's a new intimate way for any brand. Even if you just started a new board company today, you can use Zoned In to create challenges for people that potentially buy your stuff. So you can create challenges, make discount codes, and so they're going through your challenges, and it's really not something that's been done. I haven't seen this done anywhere. This kind of new way to interact with customers. And for skateboarders, not only to complete challenges to get free gear and free stuff, but for brands to connect on a really intimate level and a really creative level, and just gives board brands or really anybody just a whole new thing to create to help sell their stuff, help promote their products, and just give back to the skateboarding community by creating challenges for them to have fun doing. And it's a reciprocating model, and it's very interesting to watch.
And it's I've heard a lot of your podcasts, Aaron, and everyone it seems like in every podcast interview you do, the sense of community within the skateboarding world comes up, and what Brad and I and the team really wanted to do with branded levels is create that sense of community, and we wanted to give a level playing field, if you will, for we've got the London Skate Co-op here in London, and they're a very small place, but it's awesome to go in there. It might only be 400 square feet, but it's still a great skate shop, and we wanted to give them the same opportunity in Zoned In as the the Birdhouses and the World Industries and these global, and the Nikes, the global brands. So what we've done is we've actually put together a self-serve platform. It's much like if you wanted to advertise your skate shop on Google, you would go to Google AdWords and Google AdSense, and you would create those campaigns there. Well, you can come to Zoned In and you can create your campaign, and you can create your level, and your level is actually basically your instructional videos with your message and your community and your guys and your products and that sort of thing. And you create your instructional videos, create your challenges, you upload them easily to our self-serve platform, and you create a prize. So if somebody finishes the trick, or finishes the level, they're going to be rewarded with a prize, and that could be foot traffic into your shop, or that could be traffic to your website. And we've tried to create packages for everyone, and like you said, I think with the Sk8 O'Clock branded level, which we love, and the branded levels that we have live right now, I don't think it was too hard in terms of like creating your challenge, and I'd love some feedback on it right now if you could.
Yeah, so creating my challenge, okay, for me specifically, I don't have a video production suite, or I don't have people doing that for me or anything. I created everything for our Zoned In level right here on my phone. I actually filmed the videos and stitched them together just using iMovie app, and took me a couple hours to do all 10 videos, really, to add an intro, stitch the videos together, use some of the real basic stuff there in iMovie, and I was able to send those over to you guys, and next within a week or so they were in the app, and it's a very simple way to just to create the levels. And then you guys you'd mentioned about the self-service service, whatever I'm not sure what you guys call it, but
self-serve platform is what we've named it.
And it's just an even easier way for anyone that has just started a skate shop, to literally any brand, to start creating these challenges, start thinking of what kind of challenges do I want to do. You have everyone from Zooted Clothing, they have a branded level, and it's a younger kid, and he's doing much simpler challenges, and then you can get creative with them. For instance, Ollie Over Your Dad was one of theirs.
Well, that was awesome.
Yeah, I think it's really important to note that like what the app's all about is just growing as a skateboarder, or growing as a skate brand, and really just being able to showcase skaters that really aren't able to be seen around the world, that really are really talented. But not only that, be able to expose up-and-coming brands and really showcase their creativity. Like all of the brands that have come in so far, like each one of them have a different angle. Where Zooted was all about creative icons and
the youth skaters. Yeah,
the youth skaters, where you had commentary in it. And then Poor Stars went all out and just made an unbelievable intro video, and just professional. And then Golden Road just sent in their stuff tonight, so that's going to be releasing soon. And their stuff looks great too. They got an intro video that looks fabulous. So it's just cool to just allow brands and upcoming companies have the same marketing leverage as the Nikes of the world, or as the Plan Bs of the world, being able to really break down different geolocations and break their brand off if they want to have a California campaign, or if they want to branch into Canada or Australia with their brand. They're able to use our platform and have exactly the same marketing power as the bigger brands.
What Brad was getting at there is that the self-serve platform, what we've done is when you create a campaign, you can do it within 10 miles of your skate shop, or you can make it visible around the whole world. So they're actually, all the campaigns are geolocated, so you can pick a city, pick a state, you can drill it, hammer it right down to your 10 miles around your skate shop. So, and that's what, again, gives you kind of the level playing field of it. Maybe a brand is just shipping within their city right now, or selling out of their trunks. Maybe they want to start playing around with shipping their clothes around the state. Well, they can do that, and they can grow in a managed growth with our app, and then they can geolocate just to the States and ship their stuff around the States, and then and it helps them grow, and it's that managed growth and the level playing field that we've really tried to do with this, and really hope that we've given a platform not only for skaters, but like Brad said, for growing brands as well.
So let me just set the stage here for you. If you have a brand, or you have you've started some sort of company in skateboarding, especially let's take specifically a skateboard shop. So you can go out and film. You can film some of your skaters that are on flow at different parts of your local city, and the challenge may be it may be specific to kickflip this stair set, or backtail the sprint ledge in town. You can tie it to specific obstacles in within your city, and you can tie that in to your shop, and you can even do a giveaway, where people come into your shop directly for and present the coupon that way. And so it's an extremely intimate, and yet also the creativity is near endless. If you think like Thrasher's King of the Road service, whatever, they're challenges. So those are only open to professional skateboarders. Well, now you can create those King of the Road challenges, like jump down a stair set and land on top of another skateboard, or ollie over a woman over 80. Something like that. You can do virtually anything that you can film and present to your audience to try to do to win the prize. And that's great for skateboarders, because for the first time ever you get to participate in something like a Thrasher's King of the Road. You can go to our Sk8 O'Clock branded level. You can do the challenges that we put out. You can get points, get ranked on your profile, and then eventually, if you beat the challenges, you can get a free Sk8 O'Clock t-shirt. It's really amazing to me what you guys have created with this, not only on the brand side, but also just as a skater, just wanting to have some reason or something to do when you're online. I was talking with a guy on Reddit, and he was asking for some tips to have more fun going out and skating all by himself. And with Zoned In, you can go out with just you and your phone, set it up on a tripod, or just set it up on a nearby dumpster or something, and film yourself, and you can knock out challenges in an afternoon, and it gives you something to do. It's extremely fun, as I can personally attest to, and that's I couldn't be more excited about the app. So hats off to you guys for what you guys have created.
Oh, we appreciate that, Aaron. It's been really exciting to watch it grow, and like you've been there pretty much just the beginning when we launched like around February 1st, so it's just around the 6-month stage now, and we just launched a public beta on the Apple or iOS phone, and it's just been exciting to watch. We're now in 61 countries. I think we're around 1,900 users, and Android and a couple other features are on their way. But it's just now the competition, the leaderboard has been really starting to amp up. There's kids in the second world, and yeah, if you check out the map feature, it's been interesting to note that we got to give shout out to the UK, because they've been just ripping up the app, and also the East Coast. It's been surprising to see that the East Coast is really blacked out already.
Yeah. It's been a lot of fun to watch, and the world growth, and just on iOS, and like Brad said, we've got Android coming, and we know it's in high demand. It's kind of one of the biggest pieces of feedback we get right now, is that we got to get out on Android, and just to kind of reassure everyone, it is coming as soon as possible, and we're hoping for around the first week of August there.
And for those of you listening, you're like, well, I don't have an iPhone right now. I can't. There's nothing I can do right now because I have Android. Here's my tips. You can go on you can go to zonedin.ca. You can log in You can view the desktop version. You can watch people submitting their clips there, but you can also be looking at the challenges that other people are doing and film the clips on your phone, on your Android phone right now, because when the app does drop for Android, this goes for iPhone as well, there's an upload feature. So now you already have your clips. You can go ahead and upload them and start getting points and start getting rewarded as soon as this drops. So don't let that be a stumbling to you right now. If you are on Android, go ahead and start filming your tricks, because you'll be able to upload them later. So there's my little pro tip.
Yeah, for sure. And that's interesting. You talked about the desktop version. We also released a desktop version and a new website. So the new website it's designed more for the actual logging into our desktop version, which we're actually going to be expanding out where you can play the game through the desktop. So if you want to go out with your GoPro all day, come back, edit all the videos, and then upload through your computer, that's coming as well. So that'll be an exciting way for kids or skaters that don't necessarily have access to a phone, or they would prefer to use their GoPro because of the mounts, and then they can come home and edit them all and make them all pretty for Zoned In.
Yeah, I personally use the online version at work just to watch clips as they're being filmed from different guys in the app, in the community, and it's cool to watch because it really is. It's a global community, and you can look on the map tab on there. You can see where everybody's at. You can see how many people are skating, how many people have the app, and it's a lot of people, and it's super easy to get set up. I might add. As soon as you download the app, just hit log in with Facebook. That's what I do. And next thing you know, you're up in a matter of seconds, and you can start filming. There you go.
Yeah, that's awesome, Aaron, and I'm really excited for the next couple of weeks, especially with some of the new stuff we have coming out. Our community is increasing at an increasing rate, and every day we're getting more and more and more, and just whether it's our community on Instagram or on the app or on Twitter, we're getting a lot of great feedback from the users, and we put a feedback button right in the app itself, and that's something that we've tried to build our app with, is just the user feedback, because the skaters, we built this experience for them, and we're skaters for skaters, but every little bit of feedback counts, and actually that offline upload, that feature, that came right from a skater, so it was something great for us that really helped us out, and made our app a lot better. So all those little things.
Yeah, and some more features. Also, when you go in the app, so you're gonna look at your news feed. Everyone that's uploading clips, they're uploading clips that are challenges within the app. You can thumbs up or thumbs down. That's part of the validation. I think we've talked about on an earlier episode. That's the validation. If someone just films, them walking their dog, it's not the trick. Then as we've seen, it's going to get a lot of thumbs down and things like that. But there's also thumbs up and Facebook share, tweet, and you can also leave comments, and you can tell people why you did or didn't approve. So once again, it's easy to just get lost in all the functionality that you guys have presented into this app. It's really crazy to me, and there's actually a story I wanted to bring up, and it was this idea that several years back when I was still in school and I was kind of learning some programming and some things like that, I'd always dreamed that there would be a mobile app that would somehow be able to, I'd be able to just record my tricks so that I can see what tricks I've landed, which ones I haven't. And I was going to call it the Trictionary, which is a terrible name.
That's pretty awesome.
But in any case, I clearly I didn't have the technical skills to make the app. And then now a few years down the road, I started this little podcast, and Brad reaches out to me, and next thing I know, I'm helping you guys who've done an amazing job, have created something That's just it is just I think years before its time. I think people are going to start seeing the uniqueness of this app and what it can do for skateboarders and how it can just make you have so much more fun skating um, through the tutorials, through uh, completing challenges, and just seeing the path to landing each new trick. I don't think there's one time you're going to play this game and not learn a new trick that day. I can almost guarantee you that. So it's easy to get, talk about. There's so much functionality in here, and even more is going to be added that we can't talk about, live on the show right now. But I gotta say, there's some really exciting things coming. This is an amazing app. I give my personal endorsement, and I tell people to do it. As soon as I start like filming tricks at the skate park, other people immediately start asking, "What the heck are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's a game. It's a real life skateboarding game. Like I'm doing challenges in the app, and there's other people doing the challenges and stuff like that. And it's addictive. It's anyway, it's really amazing. So I'm giving my personal endorsement. These Brad and John do not pay me anything to talk about this. This is purely just I'm super excited. For the first time in years, I've actually lost sleep over not landing that next trick that I was working on that day. This app has done that for me, and I major hats off to you guys for recapturing that for me especially, and for anybody else that gets in this app, I'm sure they will find that too.
That's awesome, Aaron, and we obviously couldn't ask for a better endorsement from a better guy and the number 2 guy on our global leaderboard right now.
Yeah.
And with that said, we got a good shout out to Jake. But no, your words really mean it, and we're sorry you're losing sleep. But that's kind of the whole purpose and the stuff that we tried to build into it is we want to create excitement about skateboarding again, and for the community and grow the community. And just kind of see where this thing goes.
And I think it's almost exciting, Aaron, just watching how somebody can really knock you off the number 1 spot in a matter of a weekend. And now, like, really, he's about halfway through the second world, and he's starting to get to his challenge zone. But you know what, Jake Wright's pretty talented so far. We definitely have our eye on him to help grow the brand out in the future. And that's really what the app's all about, is really finding those hidden gems around the world, no matter really where you're from, whatever small town you're from, and really giving skaters an opportunity to be in the spotlight and be showcased on our website and be connected to major influencers or brands that are affiliated with us. So it's nice to see, like, he's already, like, the other day I think he did an illusion flip.
Which I didn't even know what that was until I saw the video of him doing it. So
yeah, it's pretty impressive, to say the least. Like a nollie big spin disaster. That was one of my favorites I've seen so far. But just to kind of see the talent that's coming into the app already, and to see that it's on a global scale, that it's not really just in California anymore. It really opens the door to everybody.
Yeah, it's super exciting to say the least. Just it's a competition. It's creative because you are given the name of the trick, but you can also do the trick any way you want. You can, as long as you do the trick by the skateboarding community's idea of what is accepted. That as long as they say that you are doing that. So you do a tray flip. You can do it on flat ground. You can do it downstairs, etc. And that's the magic. It's you still have that level of creativity. You can do it wearing a banana suit if you want to, and it's gonna give you'll probably get some more attention and things like that. And so it is one way that a really beautiful way I've seen software able to tie with what skateboarding is really just all about, and it's about having fun and creativity while also giving you that path, because as we've talked about this before on the show, skateboarding is kind of a hybrid. It's part sport and it's part performance art and creativity and things like that. And this allows for both of that, and I think even gives a little bit more on the sport side, in that it gives you the challenges, it gives you the things to do, and it forces you to get out and practice and become a better skater. And all under the umbrella of just having fun, because that's really what we're all here for. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining us live on our first Google Hangout podcast. I'm super excited to see what's coming ahead, some of the new levels, and also to second what you guys said earlier. Anyone listening, you can jump on this app and you can be at the top of the leaderboard in a matter of days. I mean, I think I beat the first world in a matter of, it took me like about a month, and I'm not the best skateboarder in the world, but I was just having so much fun. I was just doing challenge after challenge after challenge. So thank you guys for coming on. And if I could give the listeners a little takeaway, head on over to sk8oclock.com for the show notes to see the links of like stuff that we're talking about, zonedin.ca to check out the app, download it. I would highly recommend you just download it right now. So once again, thanks to you guys. I'll let you guys, anything else you guys like to tell the Skater Nation, to just anything else you'd like to tell them about the app, or where they can connect with you guys.
Yeah, for sure. I think just the end note is really the app opens doors for really any skater or any brand that really wants to take the leap or the opportunity on. So with us growing and the Androids coming, I think the biggest thing to take the note on the podcast is just the opportunity's there for you. The path is there for you, and now it's up to you to seize the day.
I would just say, have fun, stay safe, and go play the Sk8 O'Clock level.
Yeah, make sure you guys tune in to the Sk8 O'Clock level, because there's a pretty nice T-shirt that's attached to that level.
Yeah, I have it. I have it here in the room. I can't reach it, but yeah, yeah, you can get a free Sk8 O'Clock T-shirt for beating our levels, for doing the tricks that I'm one of the skaters in the app, and as well as a couple of homies of mine. So, yeah, go ahead and see if you can take the Sk8 O'Clock level, get a free T-shirt once again.
Thanks again, Aaron. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, thanks, guys.